Hello and welcome. Today, we're uncovering some of the most heartbreaking stories from the WWE universe. We'll talk about the untimely deaths of legendary wrestlers who left us far too soon, from the reasons behind their tragic passings to the impact these losses had on fans worldwide. We'll cover it all, and that's not all. There's also some very sad news about Logan Paul that we'll share. Stay tuned till the end, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more WWE stories. Sweet Sapphire, born Juanita Wright in 1934, carved a unique and lasting legacy in the world of professional wrestling. Though she passed away in 1996, her impact on the sport endures, particularly through her iconic partnership with the legendary Dusty Rhodes. Known professionally as Sapphire, she was much more than just a valet. She was a vibrant personality whose presence lit up arenas and brought a sense of authenticity and relatability to the wrestling stage during the late 1980s and early 1990s. Sapphire first captured widespread attention as the charismatic companion to the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes in the World Wrestling Federation, WWF. Dressed in glittering outfits and exuding warmth and enthusiasm, she often danced her way to the ring, energizing the crowd and complementing Rhodes's everyman persona. Together, they formed a dynamic duo that resonated deeply with fans, symbolizing a sense of unity and working-class pride. Her involvement elevated storylines and gave female representation in wrestling a new, spirited dimension during a time when the industry offered few roles for women beyond traditional stereotypes. Despite her relatively brief stint in the spotlight, Sapphire's influence was significant. She participated in key storylines, including a memorable feud with sensational Sherry, and helped bridge the gap between the audience and performers through her approachable demeanor and emotional sincerity. After leaving the wrestling spotlight, Sapphire stepped away from the public eye. Tragically, on September 10, 1996, she was found deceased in her home in St. Louis, Missouri. The cause of death was reported as a heart attack, a somber end to a life that had brought so much joy and entertainment to others. Today, Sapphire is remembered not only as a pioneering figure for women and African Americans in wrestling, but also as a beloved symbol of passion, perseverance, and heart. Howard Finkel was a legendary figure in professional wrestling, best known for his long-standing role as a ring announcer with the World Wrestling Federation, WWF, which later became World Wrestling Entertainment, WWE. Born on June 7, 1950, in Brooklyn, New York, Finkel joined the WWF in 1975 and soon became the company's first official ring announcer. With his deep, commanding voice and energetic delivery, he became a beloved personality among wrestling fans around the world. One of Finkel's most iconic trademarks was his enthusiastic declaration of title changes, especially his famous call of "and new," which became a hallmark of championship moments. His presence helped elevate countless matches and events, including nearly every WrestleMania from its inception. His unique ability to convey drama and excitement played a significant role in shaping the atmosphere of WWE's biggest shows. Beyond his role in the ring, Finkel contributed behind the scenes in various capacities. He was involved in writing and production, and he played a vital role in launching the WWE Hall of Fame, working to ensure the legacies of wrestling legends were preserved and honored. His deep respect for the business and its performers made him a valuable asset to the company on multiple levels. In recognition of his immense contributions, Finkel was inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame in 2009. His voice and presence became synonymous with some of the most memorable moments in wrestling history. Sadly, Howard Finkel passed away on April 16, 2020, at the age of 69. In the years leading up to his death, Finkel had suffered from health issues, including a stroke, which contributed to his decline. His death marked the end of an era, but his legacy lives on through the memories of fans and the impact he had on professional wrestling. Bart Sawyer, born on November 30, 1965, was an American professional wrestler, color commentator, and occasional actor whose career left a notable imprint on the wrestling world. Particularly during the 1990s, he gained prominence through his work in Championship Wrestling USA and the United States Wrestling Association, USWA, becoming a recognizable name among wrestling fans of that era. Beyond these promotions, Sawyer also competed in several others, including Extreme Canadian Championship Wrestling, House of Pain Wrestling Federation, Memphis Wrestling, NWA Georgia, NWA Main Event, NWA Worldwide, World Stream Wrestling, and the Japanese-based DUW promotion. Additionally, he made appearances as a preliminary or enhancement talent in both World Championship Wrestling, WCW, and the World Wrestling Federation, then WWF, where he helped elevate other wrestlers through his performances. Sawyer received his professional wrestling training under the legendary Bob Geigel and debuted in the World Wrestling Alliance. He gained a loyal fan base in the Pacific Northwest in the early 1990s, while wrestling for Pacific Northwest Wrestling, PNW, where his character was creatively inspired by the mischievous TV icon Bart Simpson. Known for his charismatic presence and energetic in-ring style, he engaged in compelling feuds with wrestlers like Al Madrill, Colonel De Beers, Matt Bourne, and Buddy Wayne. Later, he reinvented himself as a heel, or rule breaker, after relocating to the southern U.S., adding depth to his wrestling persona. Throughout his nearly two-decade career, Sawyer captured several championships, including 4 reigns as the Championship Wrestling USA Television Champion, the NWA Georgia Heavyweight Championship, and the USWA World Tag Team Championship 3 times, teaming with Doug Masters and Flex Kavana, later known as The Rock. Tragically, Bart Sawyer passed away on September 12, 2023 at the age of 57. The cause of death was reported as complications related to cardiovascular disease. His passing marked the end of a life dedicated to the world of wrestling, and he is fondly remembered for his contributions to the sport and his enduring legacy in the ring. Silver King, born Cesar Cuauhtemoc Gonzalez Barron, was a celebrated figure in the vibrant world of Mexican lucha libre, widely respected for his dedication, athleticism, and enduring legacy. The son of the iconic wrestler Dr. Wagner, Gonzalez was immersed in professional wrestling from an early age. Embracing his heritage, he entered the ring under the name Silver King, adopting a striking silver mask that became his signature. His performances quickly earned him recognition for his exceptional technical grappling skills, captivating audience with a combination of agility, strength, and ring intelligence. Silver King's early success in Mexico propelled him to the international stage, where he joined World Championship Wrestling, WCW, in the late 1990s. There, he competed against top-tier talent, further cementing his status as a global wrestling star. Back home, he formed a formidable tag team with El Texano, capturing championships and winning over fans with their chemistry, precision, and daring aerial maneuvers. In addition to his wrestling career, Silver King explored acting, appearing in various television and film projects. His most prominent role was in the 2006 Hollywood film Nacho Libre, in which he portrayed the villainous Ramses opposite Jack Black. His charisma translated seamlessly to the screen, broadening his fan base beyond wrestling enthusiasts. Tragically, on May 11, 2019, during a match in London, Silver King collapsed mid-bout. Despite efforts to revive him, he was pronounced dead shortly thereafter. An autopsy later revealed the cause of death as acute myocardial infarction, commonly known as a heart attack, caused by underlying cardiovascular disease. He was just 51 years old. Silver King's untimely passing was met with profound sorrow across the wrestling community. His legacy endures, serving as both an inspiration and a solemn reminder of the physical toll the sport can exact on its performers. Sarah Lee, born June 7, 1992, was an American professional wrestler and television personality who made a lasting impression on fans with her down-to-earth charm and fighting spirit. Hailing from Hope Township, Michigan, Sarah first burst into the spotlight in 2015 when she joined WWE's reality competition show, Tough Enough. Despite being relatively new to the world of wrestling, she quickly became a fan favorite thanks to her relatable personality, hard work, and unshakable determination. She went on to win the competition, which earned her a WWE contract and kickstarted what many hoped would be a long and successful wrestling career. In WWE, Sarah performed under her real name and competed in various developmental matches, mainly in NXT. While her time in the ring was brief, she left a strong impression with her dedication to improving her craft and her positive attitude. Fans and fellow wrestlers admired her authenticity. She wasn't trying to be someone she wasn't, and that made her stand out even more. Tragically, Sarah's life was cut short when she passed away unexpectedly on October 5th, 2022, at just 30 years old. According to medical reports, her cause of death was ruled as suicide by alcohol and drug overdose, involving a combination of alcohol and prescription medications. The news sent shockwaves through the wrestling community, with many colleagues and fans expressing their heartbreak and sharing stories about her kindness, warmth, and infectious smile. Sarah Lee's story is both inspiring and heartbreaking. She achieved a dream that many chased for years, and even in her short career, she made an impact that won't be forgotten. Her passing also shed light on the mental health struggles that many people, including athletes, face behind the scenes. Her legacy lives on through the lives she touched, both in and out of the ring. Matt Travis, born on August 5th, 1994, was a rising star in the world of professional wrestling whose promising career and life were tragically cut short at the age of 25. Hailing from the Bronx, New York, Travis brought a unique blend of athleticism, charisma, and determination to the ring that quickly earned him a devoted following within the independent wrestling scene. He was particularly known for his high-energy style, creative offense, and ability to emotionally connect with audiences, traits that distinguished him from many of his peers. Travis began his wrestling journey in local promotions across the Northeast, where he honed his craft and showcased an unwavering dedication to the sport. A standout performer for House of Glory HOG, a prominent independent wrestling promotion based in New York City, he trained under notable names like Amazing Red. It was through House of Glory that Travis began to build a reputation for excellence, frequently competing in thrilling singles and tag team bouts that highlighted his versatility and natural charisma. His work extended to promotions such as Evolve and other notable indie circuits, where his matches drew praise for their intensity and storytelling. He often collaborated with fellow up-and-coming talents, building a network of camaraderie and mutual respect within the industry. On November 9th, 2019, tragedy struck when Matt Travis was fatally injured in a traffic accident. While riding his bicycle across the Willis Avenue Bridge in Harlem, he was struck by a dump truck, making an illegal U-turn. The impact proved fatal, and he was pronounced dead shortly after. The news sent shockwaves through the wrestling community, leaving fans and fellow wrestlers mourning the loss of a young talent whose potential had only just begun to flourish. Today, Matt Travis is remembered not only for his in-ring accomplishments, but also for the vibrant spirit he brought to everyone he encountered. Del Wilkes, born on December 8, 1961, was a prominent American professional wrestler, best known by his ring name, The Patriot. Emerging from the collegiate football scene, where he played as an All-American offensive lineman for the University of South Carolina, Wilkes transitioned to professional wrestling in the mid-1980s. He initially gained experience and exposure in smaller, independent promotions before establishing himself in major wrestling organizations, such as the World Championship Wrestling, WCW, the American Wrestling Federation, AWF, and later the World Wrestling Federation, WWF, now WWE. Wilkes' wrestling persona, the Patriot, was a red, white, and blue-clad character who proudly represented American values, a gimmick that resonated deeply with fans during a period marked by political tensions and international conflicts. His patriotic character was visually emphasized by a mask adorned with stars and stripes, making him instantly recognizable in the ring. Wilkes combined impressive physical strength with solid technical wrestling skills. earning respect from fans and peers alike. He participated in high-profile rivalries, most notably a heated feud with Bret the Hitman Hart in 1997, during a time when Hart had adopted an anti-American stance in his character. In addition to his singles career, Wilkes also found success in tag team wrestling and pursued multiple championship opportunities across various promotions. Beyond his in-ring persona, he was known for his approachable personality and work ethic. However, Wilkes faced personal challenges, including injuries and struggles with prescription drug use, which he openly discussed later in life. Tragically, Del Wilkes passed away on June 30th, 2021, at the age of 59 due to a heart attack. His death underscored ongoing concerns about cardiovascular health in retired athletes, especially in the world of professional wrestling. Wilkes' legacy endures through his patriotic symbolism and dedication to the sport he loved. Superstar Billy Graham, born Eldridge Wayne Coleman on June 7, 1943 in sunny Phoenix, Arizona, wasn't just a wrestler. He was a walking, talking, tie-dye wearing revolution. Before he ever stepped into the squared circle, he was pumping iron with none other than Arnold Schwarzenegger. With muscles that could make Greek statues blush and a charisma as loud as his wardrobe, Graham was destined for wrestling stardom. Making his debut in 1969, Graham swaggered into the ring with bleach blonde hair, a booming voice, and interviews that sounded more like rap battles than wrestling promos. He took the name Superstar Billy Graham. Yes, a cheeky nod to the famous evangelist, and quickly turned heads with his brash style and poetic trash talk. In a world of serious grapplers, Graham brought the glitz, glam, and a whole lot of muscle. His biggest moment came in 1977, when he shocked fans by toppling the legendary Bruno Sammartino for the WWF Heavyweight Championship. As one of the first villainous champs to keep the gold for a long haul, nearly 10 months, Graham broke the mold and laid the foundation for stars like Hulk Hogan, Jesse the Body Ventura, and Ric Flair. Though his in-ring days were eventually cut short by health issues, including damage from steroid use, liver complications, and multiple surgeries, Graham never stopped voicing his passion for the business. He was inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame in 2004, cementing his place in wrestling history. Sadly, after a long battle with health problems, including organ failure and infections, Billy Graham passed away on May 17, 2023, at age 79. But his legacy? Still flexing strong in every flashy promo, every brash heel, and every wrestler who dares to be larger than life. Logan Paul is a name synonymous with social media stardom, boxing, and professional wrestling. A former YouTube influencer turned athlete, his rise to fame has been as swift as it has been unconventional. While Logan Paul initially garnered attention through his viral content, his transition into the world of professional wrestling with WWE has been a noteworthy journey marked by reinvention, commitment, and remarkable athleticism. From his beginnings on YouTube to his high-profile boxing bouts and eventual arrival in WWE, Logan Paul has consistently redefined his public persona. His path into the squared circle, filled with skepticism and doubt from some quarters, has now evolved into a story of undeniable impact, dedication, and charisma. Early life and rise to YouTube. Fame born on April 1st, 1995, in Westlake, Ohio, Logan Paul grew up with an undeniable passion for sports and entertainment. Known for his energetic nature, he found an early love for creating content that captivated and entertained those around him. Logan first gained recognition on the now-defunct Vine, a platform for short, snappy videos that allowed users to express creativity in just 6 seconds. His bold, sometimes outrageous sense of humor quickly made him a Vine sensation, amassing a significant following. With Vine's shutdown in 2017, Logan transitioned seamlessly to YouTube, where his career exploded in popularity. Through his channel, Logan created a wide range of content, including comedic skits, pranks, and stunts. His videos were often larger than life, pushing boundaries and attracting both widespread admiration and considerable controversy. This blend of extreme antics and high-energy performance helped him cultivate a fiercely loyal fan base known as the Low Gang, which would continue to follow him as he transitioned into other realms of entertainment. However, Logan's journey was not without its challenges. In 2017, his YouTube career faced significant backlash due to a video filmed in Japan's Aokigahara forest, where he filmed and mocked a suicide victim. The incident sparked outrage worldwide, leading to an apology from Logan and a significant drop in followers and brand partnerships. The controversy marked a pivotal point in his career, forcing Logan to reflect on his actions and navigate a difficult period of public scrutiny. Nevertheless, he worked to rebuild his image and prove his growth, not just as a content creator, but as an individual. Boxing career. A new challenge in combat sports. In 2018, Logan Paul stepped into the world of boxing, a decision that demonstrated his willingness to diversify and take on new challenges. His debut came in the form of a highly publicized exhibition match against fellow YouTuber KSI, a British influencer. The bout, which took place in Manchester, England, was a spectacle that attracted millions of viewers worldwide. Despite being a novice in the sport, Logan's athleticism and raw competitive spirit were evident, making the match an exciting contest. The fight ended in a split decision draw, but Logan's performance garnered respect in the boxing community. His size, strength, and commitment to training showed that he had the determination to compete at a high level. Logan's athleticism, combined with his natural ability to entertain, marked a turning point in his career, making it clear that his ventures beyond social media were not just gimmicks, but serious attempts to establish himself in new domains. The following year, in 2019, Logan faced KSY again, this time under professional boxing rules. The highly anticipated rematch drew even more attention and ended in a split decision victory for KSI. Despite the loss, Logan's performance was notable for his continued growth in the sport, having honed his boxing technique through months of intense training. His willingness to step into the ring with a seasoned fighter, even after the first loss, showed his resilience and determination. After the rematch, Logan's focus shifted towards other opportunities, but little did fans know that the next phase of his career would take him into the world of professional wrestling. Logan Paul's WWE debut, making his mark in sports entertainment. Logan Paul's transition into WWE was met with mixed reactions. Many questioned whether someone with a background in social media and boxing could succeed in the world of professional wrestling, a sport that demands not only athleticism but also years of training and in-ring experience. However, Logan's ability to entertain and his commitment to learning the craft quickly turned skeptics into believers. Logan made his official WWE debut at WrestleMania 37 in 2021, where he appeared as a guest for the match between Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens. While his role was initially that of an observer, it didn't take long for Logan to involve himself directly in the action. His presence at such a high-profile event demonstrated his growing connection to WWE, and it was clear that his charisma and star power were an asset to the company. The following year, Logan Paul had his first official match at SummerSlam 2022, where he competed against The Miz in a tag team match, partnering with WWE Hall of Famer Rey Mysterio. Logan's performance stunned both fans and critics, as he displayed impressive athleticism, quick learning, and an innate ability to engage with the audience. His high-flying moves and polished ring presence made it clear that he was a natural in the squared circle. One of the most remarkable moments of Logan's WWE journey came at the 2022 Royal Rumble, where he faced WWE Universal Champion Roman Reigns in a title match. Though still relatively new to professional wrestling, Logan's preparation, dedication, and high-risk moves showcased his potential to compete at the highest level. Despite not winning the match, his performance against one of WWE's most dominant superstars further solidified his place in the industry. Logan Paul's impact on WWE. a new era of crossover stars. Logan Paul's influence on WWE has been far-reaching. As one of the first major social media influencers to fully integrate into the world of professional wrestling, Logan has brought an entirely new demographic to WWE's fan base. His presence has attracted younger viewers, particularly those who may not have been traditional wrestling fans but have followed Logan's career through social media platforms like YouTube and TikTok. Beyond simply drawing attention, Logan has contributed to several major storylines and high-profile matches, playing a pivotal role in bringing WWE into the digital age. His crossover appeal has allowed WWE to tap into a new generation of fans, helping the company reach beyond the traditional wrestling audience. Through his matches, appearances, and online content, Logan Paul has introduced WWE to an entirely new group of fans, bridging the gap between traditional wrestling and the influencer-driven world of social media. Despite his relatively short tenure in WWE, Logan has proven himself to be a serious contender. His commitment to delivering quality matches, his work ethic, and his ability to entertain have made him a valuable asset to the company. While some might still view him as an outsider, Logan's growth within WWE is undeniable, and his ability to compete with top-tier talent shows that his wrestling journey is far from over. Logan Paul, battling injuries and defying expectations. Despite his success in WWE, Logan Paul's career has not been without physical setbacks. Wrestling, like boxing, is a brutal sport that demands peak physical conditioning and resilience. In his short time in WWE, Logan has suffered several injuries that have tested his durability and determination. One of the most significant injuries Logan faced occurred during his match with Roman Reigns at Crown Jewel in 2022. During the contest, Logan suffered a torn MCL, an injury that initially raised concerns about the extent of the damage. Fortunately, the injury was not as severe as initially feared, and Logan was able to recover with stem cell therapy and physical rehabilitation. He was cleared to return to the ring within 6 to 8 weeks, demonstrating his resilience and commitment to his craft. In addition to the MCL injury, Logan has openly discussed other physical challenges, including a wrist injury that he later admitted to faking during a sparring session to avoid intimidating his rival Dylan Dennis. He has also experienced a concussion, a common injury in both boxing and WWE. Despite these setbacks, Logan has continued to perform at a high level, showing a remarkable ability to overcome adversity and keep moving forward in his wrestling career. Logan Paul's health and future in WWE. What lies ahead? As Logan Paul continues to compete in WWE, there are ongoing concerns about how his high-risk style and frequent injuries may impact his long-term future in the company. The physical toll of professional wrestling is immense, and Logan's willingness to take risks in the ring, especially given his relatively short time in the sport, raises questions about his future career trajectory. Rumors have circulated that Logan's injuries, including the torn MCL and concussions, could lead him to take a step back from WWE sooner than expected. While no official statements have been made regarding his health or his long-term status with the company, it is clear that Logan has become an integral part of WWE's current programming. His star power, crossover appeal, and willingness to push himself physically make him a key asset to the company's future. Looking ahead, Logan's career in WWE appears to be in an exciting place. He is already a major figure in the company and continues to be involved in high-profile rivalries and matches. Whether he continues to compete at the highest level or takes on a more limited role in the future, Logan's influence on WWE will undoubtedly continue to be felt. Beyond wrestling, Logan's entrepreneurial pursuits in podcasting, business, and entertainment highlight his versatility as a multifaceted personality. His ability to succeed in various industries shows that he is more than just a wrestler or influencer. He is a force in the entertainment world. Conclusion: Logan Paul's evolution as a WWE superstar. Logan Paul's journey from YouTube star to WWE superstar is a testament to his drive, adaptability, and ability to reinvent himself. Despite early doubts, Logan has proven that he can hold his own in WWE, both in terms of athleticism and entertainment value. While his career has faced challenges, particularly with injuries, he continues to push forward, further solidifying his place in the world of professional wrestling. As WWE looks to the future, Logan Paul remains a key player, not only for his contributions to the product, but also for his ability to bring new eyes to the sport. Whether he's facing top superstars like Roman Reigns or continuing to expand his brand outside the ring, Logan's future in WWE remains bright, and his impact on the industry is undeniable.